What's up, YouTube? Happy Wednesday. I'm not gonna be long, but this have been it's not settled in my spirit, and so I felt compelled to get on here and say this. Um, you guys know I always say that I don't just get on here just to speak. The Holy Spirit have to lead me to speak on certain things, and I wanna have some type of experience on what I'm speaking on. Most importantly, um, and I want to make sure it comes out right. I always get a buffer on any time that I'm speaking on a man, um, because I am a woman, um, and I have not walked the life of a man, but I always give the buffer on that, but also understanding that we all have some of the same experiences, and when you are a people person, when you have experienced people enough, um, a lot of things you can speak on. So let me just say that I want us, and this is for not, this is men and women, like we have to start really using our intuition. We have to start being in tune with our spirits. You have to get in the space, you have to get in a place in life where you silence everything, and really listen to your spirit. You need to be that sensitive within your spirit that when the spirit starts to speak and when your intuition tells you that something is not right, that you shouldn't be here, you shouldn't go there, or maybe you shouldn't make this business deal, or you need to move around these type of people or certain environments. I know for me that I have a very sensitive spirit, and when I am uneasy, my intuition and my spirit, it coincides with each other. Like if I'm uneasy in an environment or around people, you're going to know, because I'm going to quickly remove myself out of that environment, or you know um I'm just going to be uneasy within my spirit. And I'm telling y'all, it's my intuition has never been wrong. um and they say a woman's intuition, but I also think men have intuition too, and it's never been wrong for me through my experiences. And anytime the Holy Spirit has ever told me to remove myself from a situation and environment, um, it's been right on time. So I believe that God and the universe have a way of sending us um shocks shot through our spirits, like waves through our spirits, and has a way of you know I'm trying to use the right words, has a way of making us feel uneasy before tragedy happens. I've been in several incidences, being young and just thinking that you know just being young and thinking that everything is fun, and where I was, the Holy Spirit told me to get up and move, and I did. And if I had not listened, then I would have been in a bad situation. And a lot of times, God, He will give you the signs before tragedy. um he'll and a lot of times we can't hear Him because it be so much going on, like, around us, and we got the wrong people in our heads, or around our spirits, or around our energy, and we can't hear Him. So this is why it is so important to get in tune with your spirit and your intuition, because it's going to save you every time. um I really want to speak on the what I'm seeing, especially in this generation. um I'm seeing a lot of people not standing in their truth. I'm seeing the narrative being pushed that You have to be, in order for you to gain some type of respect in the world or in the streets, or the narrative is being pushed that you have to have done some time, or you have to have had some type of bodies. And now I'm specifically talking to the men, especially our black men, because this seems to be a narrative that is poisoning the children that's coming up under us. Stop thinking that you're not going to be respected because you're not a shooter, because you're not a killer, because you're not a gangster. That's a weak mind state. And feeling like you have to address everything that somebody does. Respect is how you carry yourself, and that goes for anyone. You don't get respect because you caught 9-10 bodies. That's not respect. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Them demons come to hunt you at night, and I don't care what y'all say. I've seen things. Do you hear me? Where people move a certain way, thinking that gains them respect. But to be honest, if you just being yourself, people respect you a lot more. I want our young men to stop thinking, to be a real man, that you have to be a gangster. That's a false narrative. I know a lot of good, real men that have a lot of respect out here, that ain't never ever caught no bodies or been out here in these streets. So I just want the young dudes, like, it's some women out here that's going to respect you and allow you to lead in spite of you not being a gangster and taking the right way. See, we don't give the men that's out here doing the right things the credit. We don't allow that narrative to be pushed. We don't allow that to be seen. But it's very interesting to me how the narrative of you got to be a gangster, you get to be a real man, or just feeling like you have to address everything. Like I said, respect is a way of a living. That's in you, period. That's how you carry yourself. So I just thought I would say something about that, because I see so many young men that's out here living lifestyles that they ain't ready for. That's out here, around people, and putting on this facade and this image that ain't them, and they find themselves getting caught up in a lie, and that can be very, very dangerous. Because one thing about these streets is that they don't love nobody. So I don't know who I'm talking to or who's gonna watch this video, man, but you ain't gotta be no gangster to be a real man. You ain't gotta catch no bodies to be a real man. You ain't gotta kill nobody or shoot nobody or do some time to be a real man and to get respect. That is the way that you carry yourself. Real recognize real. And a lot of people, they associate themselves with those titles and those labels, and especially these young boys. I be seeing it, and it just be blowing my mind. Like, they really associate themselves with these things, thinking that somehow, I don't know if it's for clout, but nowadays clout will get you killed. So it's better to just stand in your truth and just be who God made you to be. You know what I mean? Like, don't ride nobody else's wave. Don't associate yourself with no labels and none of that. Just be you. You know what I mean? And everything will fall into place. So, that's all I got for you. Please, please, young fellas, like, please use your own intuition. Please pay attention to your spirit. When you know something ain't right, you always get a sign before tragedy. And please, I said it yesterday, please pay attention to who is in your circle. please, please, please stop putting on this image, you know, because it's a lot of real gangsters. It's a lot of real killers that's in jail wishing that they had the time to be with their children and their families and their wives. Do y'all hear me? See, they show y'all one side of things, but the other side is people that's really fighting for their freedom because they made a mistake, because they wanted to be like what they saw, because they were being fake, because there was a facade. And then you got some of them who they was being themselves, you know. But the moral of all this is just, you know, just be you. Be you. Peace, love, and light. God bless.